This is the original Stegosaurus from 1993, I think it is. From the Kenner line. Beautiful box art, lovely squishy dinosaur in there. Everything. You can't beat this. This kind of quality was never repeated. Well, Lost World kind of did it, except for there isn't very many rubber dinosaurs, except for the T-Rex, or Thrasher T-Rex I should say. So Marco got in touch with me on Instagram and asked if I would be interested in a sort of few, I think he did a run of a few of them, of taking this T-Rex and turning it into rubber.
Dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun. And get rid of this. Wait, doors stop. Hi! Yeah, it's just like the original movie. This over here is from Marco, which you can't really see, but you're probably seeing this one. Did that look good? No! No! Fine! Take your flower! Have it! You left me for your movie career and you just come back to collect flowers! Go on, bugger off! Go on! Superstar types. What they're like, eh? Let's get back into the box. Okay, hold on. Look at this. This is gorgeous. Dear James, first of all, I would like to thank you for supporting my work. It really means the world to me. Participating in this collaboration with you is a true honor, and I would like to take advantage of this opportunity to tell you how much I enjoy your videos. I hope you enjoy your rubber red T-Rex. That's what we got here. As well as a raptor figure I included as a gift. I chucked in a little extra so you can enjoy a cuppa on your tea breaks. My Geordie girlfriend told me to say cuppa. Ah, yeah. Cuppa. That's probably lush, that leak. It is truly awesome to see your channel and your fan base grow each and every day. Keep up the good work and never stop amazing us fans. Sincerely, Marco Cavassa. Woo! I've got to stop myself. Because I can see this and it looks amazing. Ah, oh my god, he got PG. Tips Whitney. That's my favourite. A beautiful gift. A beautiful gift for the beautiful assistant. Did you have to? It goes to a head! Oh, this look a little gift for you. Oh my god, what is this? No way! Oh wow, get rid of that garbage. Oh, okay, it's loosely taped, so I can actually open this. So here we go. This. Oh, that brings back memories. I remember being on Christmas and like feeling the presents. This is like a Lost World Velociraptor. Is this all custom or is this like a repainted one? Because I actually can't tell. There it is. So this is all like custom box art. Oh my god, this is amazing. I thought I was just getting a T-Rex and I'm getting all of this. It's like Christmas. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. I wonder if the tail was always bent. There's also a little card there as well inside that you would get with the originals as well. I kind of want to get that out and have a look at that in a second, but I just want to have a look at this. That's cool. Did you, like, I feel like he made that. I could be wrong though. But look at that. It's got movable feet, movable arms. That looks awesome. It's been ages since I've seen these raptors make like an appearance. That's cool. And now, Raptor Attack collectible card, which have not returned since like the Jurassic Park toys. Even, well, I think they kind of did it with the Mattel did it, but they were like little flimsy stat cards, not like a piece of art like that. That looks awesome. Look, he's got the logo there, Rubbersaurus. The pièce de la resistance. Bam! A rubber T-Rex, and I think this has been modeled after the Mattel T-Rex. So it's basically the rubber T-Rex from the original Kenner line. It's the same color scheme. It is rubber as well. I think it's all rubber. Maybe the legs aren't. But it has the accurate sculpt that we see in the recent Mattel models. Because the original Kenner didn't really look like, even though it was supposedly sculpted off the original Stan Winston maquette. Whereas this one, well, you can't get much closer, can you? Open here. Oh, there we go. We got a little open this side. So he knows. He needs to tell me. Because I'm like a caveman. Just take it all apart. Oh, wow. It's all custom stuff. Don't miss out on more awesome figures. Be sure to follow Marco Makes on social media. Let's get this bad boy open, shall we? Whoop. Hold on, before I get it out, I do want to just compare it. They even got like the palm tree kind of the same as well. Oh, here she comes. Yeah. Woo. To be fair, I've had this a long time and I've never taken it out because I was kind of waiting for the right time to do it. Oh, it feels heavy. It's weighty. Oh, look at it. It's all squishy though. Look at that. Oh. So this is a rubber casting, I think. I didn't realize it was going to make noise. That's awesome. It's an accurate roar. Hey. A fan's not going to get that wrong, that's for sure. You look at that head on. Look at that head on. That's the T-Rex. That's the Rexy we know. None of this anorexic Rexy from Jurassic World. This is the one in her prime. It's posable legs as well. That's more than the other one could give you. Because I don't even think you can move the legs from that. But look, can you move the arms? You can move the arms as well. Look, if a fan can give us this, is this posable? Oh, it is. It's like a wire mesh. So you can sort of bend the tail any way you want. Wow. And look at that. It's got small feet and it can stand. Wow. Why do we have problems with this? Look at you. Look how big your feet are. Your feet are like 3 times as big. And in order for you to stand up, we have to what? You have to split your ankle in half? It's stupid. It's stupid what it is. What about the original? Look at that. Oh wow, the size is a bit different, isn't it? Wow. So this was supposed to be the original, modeling off the original Stan Winston maquette. Although this one stands because his tail is his third leg. And he's still got those arms. You look from the front, he's still got those like, you what? Who's like trying to fly. And for one person making this by themselves, it's incredible. When it took like so many people in order to make like this original one, the quality, you know, all these different things. And this is just one guy gets it right, knows what he's doing. It makes you question, really. Why can't we have some, look at that. Look at the detail in the mouth. I mean, obviously this is like a bespoke piece. This isn't just factory made. Look at that, it looks so cool. Now I wonder if there's just like a solid bit of plastic at the bottom there that makes that jaw open when you squish its neck. There might be. That looks awesome. I don't know what to say. Very generous. You can be an amazing T-Rex. And even like as a little present, this thing, that looks so cool. And it's weighty. It feels good. It doesn't feel like it's going to break.
When they're expensive, put them back.
And the fact that it even has a roar, like the original one did, because I'm pretty sure this had a button. I'm not exactly too sure where the button was. What happened to the button? Whitney broke it. You broke that. I had this for like a day or something. And I don't know what you did to it.
I didn't do it on purpose.
If you did like a line of these, they would sell definitely. And I think you did actually. I think you did do 10 or so of them. As a collector's piece, even though the detail on the eye, it's exactly the same as this one. Ian, can you eat little Ian Malcolm?
I think I'll have that on the tour.
So if you haven't already, if this isn't proof enough, go check him out on Instagram. He's got this amazing, like I think it's a 1-to-1 raptor head that he made blue, and it's got moving eyes and it opens its jaw and everything. It looks amazing. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap the video. Like I said, if you haven't already, do check out Marco Makes on Instagram. Show him some love. Tell him I sent you. And maybe he'll send me even more stuff, eh? And until next time, if there's anything that you want to specifically see as an unboxing video, I do have some Mattel stuff there that they sent me ages ago, and then they never sent me anything else. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and until next time, I'll see you cuties later. Bye-bye.